Hey y'all, hey, it's your girl Nadi, aka Queen Goddess Hope, coming to you with another quick tutorial on how to create a Shopify store. So today I'm just going to give you the background on how to actually create the store and what it will look like thus far. So right now I have my Canva open and I also have my Shopify open so that you can actually see how it's going to start. So Shopify is incredibly easy. It's drag and drop, but it does cost at least $29.99 a month. Now, the goal is when you start a free trial, your goal is to at least have a few sales under your belt so that it's a wash and you're not necessarily paying for anything to run the store. So I just saw earlier that they had some really cool options for the store. And if you see here, it says basic. Again, I feel like when we went into it before, it was only $29.99. So maybe they've increased the pricing because they know everybody and their cousin is using it. But again, if you're running a store and if you're selling at least 3 or 4 t-shirts, you should be able to pay for this on its own. But I feel like it's probably one of the best sales channels in order to run your website through because you can connect it to so many different apps that they offer. It's just ridiculous. So I'm going to select it here. Create a simple store in just minutes. Easy no-code setup, perfect sharing for products across socials. Sell for $5 a month. So I think I would like to try to see what that is actually about, the $5 a month one, because it's strictly for like socials and things of that nature. I would really like to see if I could just push them solely to like my Etsy shop and how would that help me, la la la. So I'm going to select here and it says, let's get started. Which of these best describes you? I'm just starting. And then it says, where would you like to sell? An online store, an existing website or blog, social media, online marketplaces, in person, I'm not sure. So if you really don't know, just click I'm not sure. One thing that I always say is online store and socials, because now your Instagram, once you convert it to like a professional or business page, you can set up your store to link directly to your Shopify store. So now it's synced. And if these people, meaning Meta, approve your products, then it'll just be like an easy integration. So right now, I'm just going to put these two. If you want to do Amazon, do that. That's fine. It's a little bit more in depth. But again, I'm just sticking to an online store because that's a www something.com .store, whatever you set up, or social media. Which social channels do you want to sell on? My major channel right now is Instagram, and I like Pinterest for ads. And I'm also going to select other. I do not rock with TikTok right now, especially with Joe Biden possibly taking TikTok platform off of United States channels. So that is that. I'm just going to remove that from that, and I'm going to click next. What do you plan to sell first? Products I buy or make myself, digital products, NFTs, music, digital art, ebooks, drop shipping products sourced from a third party, on demand, which is my jam, consulting. So right now I'm just going to do print on demand products, maybe some drop shipping products, and I'm also going to do things that I make myself. I don't know which one I'm going to do, but I'm just going to select all of them. What would you like the name of your store to be? Well, I have so many different stores. I have the Blue Martian, BU times 2. I haven't really thought about this in depth, but if I wanted to do something geared towards Martians and UFOs, I'm going to call it the Astro Shop. And that's it. It's literally that simple. I have to write down the Astro Shop because if I decide not to connect a domain name, then that's going to be the website name, the astroshop.shopify.com. So now, build your dream business at your own place, select a plan, and enjoy Shopify for 3 months. So before we end today, we have to put in your information. So this is something kind of new, which I really love and adore. It says use this personalized guide to guide your setup for your store to get it up and running. So you add a products to sell, your theme, configure your sales channels, set up Shopify payments, which is also new. So that links the bank account that you wish to use, or Shopify just holds it in their own bank. I had money in there last year from last October, and I literally just found it at February, all because I just wasn't looking. Like my deposits usually just go to my bank, but I felt like they were coming in, but I have more than one account. So I wasn't really looking at it because they were taking out the money for purchases. And I was just like, okay, whatever. I'm not really like, trying to spend it, or nor do I need it to use it for anything. So I'm just going to let it rock. And then I sure enough went in there. I was like, oh, snap. Hey, there's money in here. All right. So remove your store password. So right now, if you go to like the astroshop.shopify.com, it's going to say, hey, this store is under the process of construction. Do you know what your store password is if you want to look into it? So keep secure your accounts secure, verify your account. So they're going to send a verification email just to ensure that it's you, so on and so forth. So we're all going to leave that. So now it says select a plan, add a product. Now, Shopify is very easy, as we mentioned, but it also can be very difficult if you're not familiar with how to actually use the internet. I'm hoping that you are a little bit savvy if you've decided to purchase this course, and that is that. So right now, this is the home screen. This is where you would see how many people came into your store, how many customers, so on and so forth. As you build the store, things will change. So right now it says to add a product, and that's not what I want to do. I want to add an app first. So I'm going to do Printful on Demand, because Printful is where we're going to create products. This is where we're going to drop ship from. I use Printful for b2.com, and it's my baby. It's always been my baby, and I just love the way it works. I love the quality of some of their clothes. You already have an account. Continue with your yeah. See, they be stalking, but um it just makes it that much more easier for me as well. So all of my stuff is going to be in here. So now if I click on stores, now I'm going to have more stores. So I'm going to have the Etsy shop, I'm going to have bu2.com, and I'm also going to have the Astro shop, which is phenomenal because yesterday we made some products on here that should still be here, as you can see right here. So now when this site is all set up, all I have to do is add to store. It's going to ask me which store I want to send it to, and it's going to be the easy one. So now, right now, if we go to apps, it's going to say install apps. It's going to say Printful, which is perfect. So that's the first thing we are doing. So it says add your first product. So we're going to do add product. And actually, I'm going to come back into here and go to add to store. Actually, I'm going to show you how to do this all over again, right? Just so we can get back into the groove. So yesterday I had this design made. So I'm just going to click onto this, and I'm going to just add on another page for a new product. click elements here. There was this cutie I liked. It looks like he's like playing baseball or something like that. Maybe I should do like astronaut baseball. Astronaut games. Oh, he's walking. That one looks lit too. All right, so I'm going to add, oh, I like this one right here. Actually, that one looks really cool. So I'm going to leave this like this because what I'm going to do is I'm just going to increase the size just a smidgen, and I'm going to make sure it's centered on all sides. I'm going to make this Astro Design 2, and then I'm going to download it with a transparent background, increase the size just a bit, and I'm only going to save the current page. Download. So now when we click into the design, it should be a transparent background, as we can see here. Dope. So now we're going to go back to the internet. That was something else I was doing earlier. As you could see here, that looks like it's all done. Now we're going to go over to product templates, create more product templates. And I feel like I want to put this on like a hoodie or something because I feel like it's probably going to look better on a hoodie. And we're not going to choose a hoodie that has, hopefully they have some that don't have pockets. Maybe that would be like a crew neck, huh? Yeah, it would probably be a crew. Let me go back. Sweatshirt. Yeah, see, like this is a crew neck. It would probably be better on a crew. These things are kind of expensive. Unisex Gildan. All over unisex. Print all over Champion sweatshirt. Cheese and red. Ooh, I like that one. But it's on clearance. It's fleece. Their fleeces are so good. 6 to 21 days. I don't like that. I'm going to use this one. I don't want embroidery. I want direct to garment. Black, or do I want white? Let's see how it looks. I'm looking at these other colors. I think I want to put it on like a blue because I feel like the gemstones would look good on it, and maybe even that salmon color. That probably would look good as well. While this is uploading, I'm just gonna, yeah, like this dusty rose color and that royal blue. Let's see. Ugh, because I have no patience. I thought it was gonna automatically go up there. All right, so while we're waiting for that to upload, I really want you to think about other concepts and designs that you would like to see on your shirts. So like I love the way this looks. It looks like we still have some more room, but the print quality looks really, really good on that. And it looks like it would actually be pretty decent actually. So inside label, as we discussed yesterday with branding, personal branding, how I would like for it to look, so on and so forth. I usually just use something simple and just add free as F on here. I need to really update that. Like really. And then for me, I feel like still kind of got some background to it, but I think that's perfectly fine the way it looks. I love this color. And then on white background. Yeah. Inside label template can't be empty. Oh, I have to do it for everyone. That's childish. Very childish. Okay. All right. So now we're going to go to continue. We're going to do this called Crystal Love. Crystal Loves Mars. That's what we're going to call that one. All right, so now that template is created. We're going to do add to store, and we're going to push it to the Astro shop. We have our colors, black, royal, rose, and white. White does not come in 2x. So we're going to proceed to mockups. And we're going to see who we like this on better. So I'm not really sure. I feel like he is further back enough to see the shirt, whereas like this, I like to kind of give it a look on people. And low key, I feel like I want to make it smaller. Like I'm not 100% sure I like it this large. But that's just me. I'm just going to give it a whirl. All right, so I like the way it looks on him, and I want to get some additional mock-ups. I want to get this girl. I like that. And while you can't see it yet, you'll probably be able to see it later. Oh, wait, let's see if she's in a different color. That's true. Yes, she's in white. And I like the way this looks, these two. And this dusty color, I'm going to get the specs of the shirt on there and proceed to pricing. So I called this one Crystal Loves Mars. Rock a classic sweatshirt silhouette with ripped crew neck, long sleeve cuffs, and a flat hem. Layer it up or wear it on its own for a contemporary street look. With the soft fleece inside and comfortable fit, it is sure to become one of your favorite sweatshirts every day. We want to attach the size guide per usual. Astronaut, Mars, Crystal loves Mars, Zeblu Martian. Collections. This store doesn't have a collection yet, so there's no collection to add just yet. Let me see what it says. Homepage, that's fine. Proceed to pricing. So, as you can see, it costs $26 up into $30 to purchase this shirt. That means that Printful is charging $26.44. So that means at a minimum, I want to double my money. That means that the quality of the shirt is high. That means that the printing of the shirt is going to be high quality because it has a few colors in it. So it's going to cost more to print. People don't realize that clothes sometimes cost money because of the quality, because of the amount of colors that you may have in a shirt. Usually people just do white or black or red or gold, depending on lettering. But when you're doing pictures and then you have different colors, all of that stuff matters. So this shirt at a minimum has to be $49.99. Minimum. If I can type it, it could work, right? $49.99 for that. Now you see the pricing is at least $23.55 for your revenue or your profits. Because 2x and 3x are usually more, I'm going to run this at $54.99 and call it a day, right? So now we're going to submit that to the store. It says added new product to store. We're going to exit out of that. And then we're going to go over to here. Going to click products once again. Where art thou? Inventory. Product. Boom. So it says that we have none in stock yet for 24 variants. So now I'm going to click on the product. And as you can see, it has all of the details that we had just submitted there. And what I like to typically do is to go on here and add the product category. So this is apparel and accessories. So you can do t-shirt. If you're calling your t-shirt something different, call it that. So this is just going to be a crew neck. The vendor is the Astro Shop, which is what your shop is called. And then now you see all of your tags. So what these tags are is if somebody is searching on your search tab on your website, they can put in any of these searches and this shirt will pop up. So now as you can see, you have your colors, you have your sizes. The cool part about this is that if I wanted to change them around or move this first and move this last, like you can do all of that stuff. So if I didn't want to call it size, I wanted to call it something completely different, you can change that here. Color, material, style, you can do all of that. So now I click done. So now what happens here is that it says black and it has your size. It says none available because your store is not up and running yet. So now royal blue color we're going to put here. He's posing for us. Wow. So I'm going to put royal. And I'm going to change that to be him for all of that. So anytime somebody clicks on that, it's going to change to that. Rose, same homeboy. I want him to be serious this time. Hey, I have her here too. Actually, don't judge, don't judge. I'm going to change it to her. And this is the SEO here. So now, regardless of whatever you do, just make sure you save it. And then we do preview. So this is just a standard. This is no theme, anything like that, but this is how it looks currently on the shirt. So I really, 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 really like this dusty rose color. So I'm going to see how that looks on there. So as you can see, every time we change the color, it changes the actual avatar of the person that we wanted to see. So it gives you the estimated delivery time, the chart, and that is that. So now we have that saved. We're going back home. So now, as you can see, we added the first product. We did 2 tasks, find products to sell. Now we want to update the theme for the store. So we're going to choose a theme. Now, depending on what you're trying to sell, you can choose your theme for. I usually pick the same type of theme. This already created a theme for me, which I don't like. Like, who said? So this seems like I only have one product and that's it, which is cool, but I kind of want to choose my own theme. So now I want to choose a different theme. How can I choose a theme? Because I didn't pick a plan. They be hustling people for money, okay? Basic. Doesn't matter which one you use, huh? All right, choose basic. I have no intent on keeping this store. So what you're going to do, as you can see, your free trial ends, meaning $1 on the 18th of June. And then on June 19th, it's going to start charging $40 every 30 days. So that's what we're basically going to do. I'm going to type in my name. My business address. I'm going to pause the share so y'all not all up in my business. So once you add your credit card details in, it's going to obviously allow you to have premium feature access. So once you are finished with that, you should be able to customize your themes. Oh, my billing address is not the same. All right, so once you enter in your details, whether if you use PayPal or credit card, you're going to pick Start Plan. And now it says, congratulations, you have successfully subscribed. So I'm just going to put, I seen this from a friend, which is myself. Done. Okay, so now we have access to go to the theme store. And at the theme store, they have free themes and then they have themes that you can purchase. So once again, we're going to choose free themes because again, the goal is to not have any cost output until you actually start bringing in some profits. And of course, you can then update your store then. Most people will pay somebody in Fiverr to do a store for you, which is great. There's nothing wrong with that. But in my most recent experience, my store had to get shut down because they used a theme that was not a free theme. It was a paid theme, but because my store didn't pay for the theme, they requested that I remove it. So again, to each its own. If that's what you want to do, cool. But just know, like, sometimes you're gonna have to change it anyway. So once again, here are the themes. You can do like product up front with a banner, so on and so forth. I think I'm just gonna use Dawn. I feel like I used Dawn once upon a time. And you can go view the store demo. I have products up there. Bags, shoes, finery cut. We're only gonna have like 4 or 5 products, so it's fine. So as you can see, currently it has just this basic theme that they gave you without having a theme selected or a credit card on file. But now we're going to actually be able to customize this. So you have your featured products here, and then you'll have your catalog content. So you'll be able to adjust all of this stuff eventually. So now we're going to go into our handy dandy Canva and create a banner for your store, right? Now, I have some banners that I've created once upon a time. So I'm trying to see like what size banner I've used to make it fit. Medium banner landscape. So I'm going to use this here. This is a previous store that I did. And I'm going to create elements, galaxy. I like this. Is it a premium? Nope. Cool. Actually, I'm gonna just make it fit to the whole thing. Then I'm gonna do edit image. I'm gonna do solar or festive. Then I'm gonna change the contrast. And then I'm gonna go to uploads. And I'm gonna upload. Hey, I didn't even download Homeboy and his shirts. So now, as you see there, the product changed. So now, because we selected and added our credit card, you can see the quantity of the product is now available. It's a hustle, I know. So he looks happy in this shirt. I don't know why, but it's hysterical to me. I'm going to download this shirt for our banner. And then I'm going to actually put all of the colors. So I'm going to do white. I did that. I'm going to do black. And I need blue, right? I'm going to use her too. So now I'm going to go back to the banners. I'm going to do upload files, and I'm going to use all of these. So now all 4 are going to upload. And I don't know if I really like this back. I feel like I should just do something a little bit more simpler. All right. So you have 1 color here, 2 color. Home of the crystal. Oh, we did that already. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is my favorite one right now, so I'm going to make it the biggest. But we're basically going to remove the background on all of these. And make it a bit more of a cool background. And we're going to call it the Astro Shop, right? So we're going to apply that one, do this one next. All right, so now we got all of these different colors here. I'm very indecisive, as you can tell. And then what I like to do usually is like put 2 things in one and then make the background clear. So now I'm going to click this and you click edit image really quick to brighten it up. Transparency. But here's the key to this. You're going to push this, click position, and you're going to put to the back, all the way to the back, so that this guy and all of these edits can come to the front. Okay? So now you see here, you're going to position him forward. So he's going to be in front of that 2-tone thing that I did now. Okay? So now we have 2 separate backgrounds on top of 1 photo, but they're still here. I just removed it, didn't I? Great. No, it's still there. Okay, so now we're gonna make her a little bigger. And flip her around and put her over here. Okay, so now we got everybody all together and they're all in the same product, right? And now you could see here that we got all of the different colors and we're going to push him forward with his white shirt. Why did this change color? That's so annoying. Oh, it pushed the other picture forward. You see that? The ghetto child. I just want to push him forward. There we go. Okay. All right. So now we have all of that finished. And now I'm going to put like a blurb or something here that's going to say the Astro Shop. So you're going to text. I like the way this looks. Maybe we can change the colors up a little bit. That's not going to look good. All right, so now I have this pain in the butt thing that's driving me crazy. All right, so we got grand opening here. And I should probably duplicate that so it could be a little bit more vibrant. So if you see, I just did it twice, so it could just say it twice and illuminate brighter. And then I'm going to do it again. And I'm going to make a promo code. So like free shipping on orders $49.99 or more, which means in essence, if you order this shirt, it's automatically going to ship free. Or let's do 10% off all new customers. Now, for the most ridiculous part ever, right? First I'm gonna brighten him up a little bit. If you can see here, it just vibrant, makes everything a little bit more vibrant. All right, and I'm going to save this banner, download. Now, some banners may save, some may not. It's going to say like it's too large. So you have to play around with this. It's going to be a little bit tedious, but it can work out. You just have to keep trying. So this is the part that's a little bit more annoying than most. All right, so we went to a banner. We did that. We're back in the theme shop. So here's your banner. It says select image. So we're going to upload an image. Gonna upload the banner. It looks like it's going, but the tricky part is the dimensions when you officially add the banner on to the website. Any minute now. I'm gonna close out some. I don't know why this is taking this long. This is wild to me. So in the meantime, in between time, I want to create like I want to add this product to the store. So I'm going to push this over to the Astro shop. Since this is the one that we created yesterday, I felt like it was a really cool design. I like the way it looked. So I'm just going to proceed to the mock-ups per usual. And I liked the way this guy looked with the tattoos yesterday. So I'm going to stick with that. And then I'm also going to add maybe this guy here. And I'm also going to add, let's see, the back of it, because I did put Free as F in the back of the shirt. And I'm going to add my homie, not him. Of course, I can't find it. There he goes. Come on, guys. Okay, here. All right, done. So I got different mock-ups here. Cool. All right, proceed to details. So this one is number 1, Astro T. Attach side guide. Here, Blue Martian. Collections, homepage. Proceed to pricing. Now, as you can see, the pricing for this is completely different from the one that we had yesterday. So I'm going to make this one $24.99. And then I am going to change the additional increase in sizes to at least $28.99. Most of the time people are buying small to 2X. And at minimum, I usually want at least $10 in profit. So that's usually like my goal. Added new product to store. Now, as you can see, the banner cuts out some of the girl from the image and it is pretty large. So what I'm going to do is see if we select this banner and we can change the size of the actual banner now. So I'm going to change it to medium banner and now it fits in the actual dimensions of what we're trying to do. So now it has a mobile layout, which is amazing. So that works perfectly. And we don't have a second image, so we're just going to leave it like that. Now, the thing is for this is that you have text that can come on top of the banner. And frankly, we don't even need the text. So I'm just going to remove the text from the banner completely. So I'm just going to delete that, and this button can go. So now we're just left with the banner only. And I'm going to click save for that. And right now it says overlay. You don't need like anything covering it. So I'm just going to put it to 0 so that it has its vibrancy. And now you can see both t-shirts are officially there, and your customers should have an idea that this is going to be an astronaut shop. So right now we have 2 shirts. We have the new product and the old product that we had there before. So now, what do you want to add on your header? What do you want to add on your footer? So on your footer, you have some options. You do have to do a terms and conditions page. You do have to do privacy notice. But the cool thing, once again, about Shopify is that it automatically generates these things for you. So you don't have to worry about that. And I'll show you that later. You can do follow on Shop Pay, which is like my jam. You have your email subscription there. Show privacy links, which we will do in a moment's time. And we're going to save that and go back. We're going to do, we're going to come back to this only because we need to kind of build up a couple of more things. So now you have like your logo that you want to select. I use the same logo for my bae all the time. I don't think she's on here anywhere without being like too much into my business. Here it goes. So that they know that this is my bae. Favicon, same image. But for here, I want to put welcome to the Astro Shop. And now anytime somebody clicks that, that is going to allow you to go back to all of the products. Now, the favicon is this little con that comes up here on websites. So as you can see, Shopify has theirs with the S. Printful has theirs with the pyramids. Canva has theirs with the banners. Like everybody has their own favicon, and that's basically what I'm saying that I want mine to be. So this is layouts, colors, all of that stuff. Once again, we really don't have any of this selected yet, so I would not recommend altering it until we are fully up and operational as far as like accents, colors. You can change yours to whichever you want, but right now we haven't done much yet, so I don't really recommend you changing too much. So right now I'm just going to click exit and it's going to ask us to view the store. So now, right now, we only have these two products on here because this is the old theme that was on there. We haven't changed it to the new theme. So you see, it says currently on Spotlight. And now we're going to publish this one so that when we go to the website, it's automatically going to show us the new one now. So as you can see, this is kind of cut off on the top a little bit. So what I'm going to do is move this down a bit. And you see how that looks on the mobile view? I hate that so much. So a couple of options of what we can do. We can come back over here and we can minimize this to be way smaller. And as you can see, where is it at? Here. X that out. We want to kind of be like not too far off from the sun. So we're going to have to move it over much more like that. See the little favicon there? So move this about probably like over here. And then I'm going to add something else, maybe the astronaut this time, so that whoever is on the main website can actually see this larger image, and the people who are just on the cell phone can only see the text. Does that make sense to you? So it's almost like these people get like a better treat or something like that for being on the desktop. I mean, not everyone uses desktops anymore, but we're just basically creating like a different image for everybody. Long story shorter. I'm really annoyed that this is doing this every single time I want to change something. It's just stupid. All right, so okay, so as that downloads, what I'm gonna do is actually create upload this to this banner. I'm going to go back to customize, banner, change, image, upload. Why is this being like this today? Okay. Exceeds 20 megapixels. Figures. So we have to make it smaller. Remember, I was saying sometimes that happens where it starts being like a little baby art project. Okay, so now it seems like we're going to be able to upload it on the revision that I just did. So now we'll be able to see how that looks on the website once it's been uploaded. And then we're just going to call that a night after I teach you how to do the terms and conditions. So real quick for the terms and conditions, while that is uploading, we're going to, oh yeah, we're going to change the orders here right now. So what order do you want to start with? I'm going to start with 3-3. So now every order that comes is going to start from there. Save that. Now you can see here policies. And now, as you see, it says refund policy, privacy policy, terms of service, shipping, contact information. Now, the very cool thing about Printful is that you can customize your packing slips. And inside of the packing slips, it's going to have a return URL code. So the people will be able to go on a website, or they'll be able to take their cell phone and hover over the barcode that's provided, and they'll be able to initiate a return. So you really don't have to do much. You just basically tell people what you want. So right now, this says this has a 30-day return policy. So based upon whatever you're selling, you'll be able to initiate that process. So for me personally, Nadi's Brain is like my first email from 2012, and I'm more than likely not going to have anyone contact me on this email address for any returns. So if they want to return anything, I'm going to recommend that they go to my main return website. This is just me. Review times 2, since everything already kind of goes there as is, right? So, and then what happens is, because when Printful sends out their stuff, it comes from your nearest warehouse. So I'm going to say, please note, returns will need to be sent to the following address listed on your packing slip. Now, everyone is not going to have a storefront location. Mine has a storefront location, but it's strictly for mail only. Any business that I have is all digital or remote or online. So I don't necessarily really have a storefront location, but I'm also going to change this to 14 days because I feel like in that time frame, you know if you want something or not. All right, so we will notify you once we receive and inspect your return and let you know if the refund was approved or not. If approved, you'll automatically be refunded for your product. Please contact us at info@bu2.com. All right, bet. So now I'm gonna save that before I forget because it would suck if I have to redo everything. Privacy policy, create a template. So now once again, changing this to info@bu2.com. And I'm probably gonna copy that now. Okay, now that that is done, that took freaking forever, bro. Now, what's going to happen is we're going to go back to the customization screen. We're going to select the banner that finally uploaded and hope that it will be cool. I need to go back to customization because I wanted to show you on the footer portion that you can now see that the privacy policy, refund, all of that stuff has officially updated. And now all of that there. Now this, the Astro Shop 2023, so on and so forth, all of that has, populated as well. If you want to add any social icons, anything of that nature, you can update that as well. But for the most part, we should be able to reload that. And now look who's out of place, the big guy. So what I'm going to do is actually click on the image banner, and because it says bottom center, I'm going to put middle center and see what that does for me. And then reload the screen and see if he's going to change his position. If he doesn't change his actual position, then I'm going to change this to continuously until it actually shows me what I need to see. And sometimes that works, sometimes it doesn't. If not, then I'm just going to have to keep updating this until he's in the right position. And sometimes that happens as well. But we'll see what happens in a few. Okay, so one other thing that I like to do as well is create the preferences and the pages for your page. So now it says, what is the homepage title? So it's the store is called the Astro Shop, right? Home of all things Astro. What? I'm freaking out. Okay. Still going. Cheese and rice. Content. I'm just going to leave that here. Brand. Default logo is Little Homie. So I have colors already designated for, let me see. I feel like I did this already. I think I add a color or something. So now, as you can see here, it has automatically printfuls everything. That's a whole nother thing. I'm not going to get into that while I have you here. Charge tax on shipping, charge VAT. I usually pay taxes myself at the end of the year. How exciting. Checkout. Customize checkout. Yeah, simple, nothing too dramatic. All right, so now that we have these things up, we're going to go to pages and then we're going to go to navigation. So we're going to click navigation actually. And we're going to click main menu and we have catalog. So now I'm going to put products. And this has all products. We're going to apply changes. And then at the bottom, we're going to put contact. And I think that's fine. Home, products, fine. And then footer menu is going to be already set because it already did that. Products. How come I can't add a collection? And look, now it fits. So now we have this here. We have products. So if I click on products, all of the products are going to pop up. Contact page is just like a contact form there. If you click that, it goes back to the home page. If you click here, it goes back to the products as we selected. And then as you can see on the bottom here, we have privacy policy, refund policy, terms and conditions, shipping policy. So now if we click on the refund policy, it is everything that we originally arranged. Privacy policy here with our information here. Usually Shopify will audit your stuff, so you want to make sure that this stuff is actually here so that they can get what they need and so on and so forth. Terms of service, all here once again. Shipping policy, exactly what we said it was going to be. And then you have please contact, info, la 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 la. So that is your lesson for the day. I hope that you enjoyed it. Don't forget to figure out, add your Shopify payments, so on and so forth. And we are all set for today's lesson. I hope that you enjoyed it. All the love, all the best. Peace and bless.